Okay, so somewhere here we can continue. As I said, it's a very bright day, but maybe too much of light. I don't know, but yeah, this is a pretty nice place. I mean, here is something like a gate to the old town of city of Bratislava. I believe that the beginning was not loud enough because my mic was at very wrong place, I would say. So maybe it's good to make something like a second introduction. So hey guys, it's nice to meet you. Today we are in Bratislava. Today is one little change between today and the previous video, which is this lens on wide lens, because it's very easy to shoot on zoom like Tamron is. Because it's very comfortable, eh? You just zoom and shoot, and the work is done. So with this wide lens it's kind of different, but still not that bad because it's much more easier to shot streets and I don't know, wider shots, maybe even of architecture, which is kind of easy for me because, as I said in a previous video, I'm not that good in the shooting of people, you know, like going to direct to them and shooting them. I believe people should be not shot. It's a joke. But yeah, this street is interesting because of these rurals. I believe it is correct word. And if it is not correct word, it's paintings, which are very interesting, very nice. These guys over here are famous comics, yeah. The men who make jokes, you know. I don't know if you see them correctly, but yeah, and this lady, I don't know who she is. Probably she is not, and maybe she is Slovakian or Slavic lady who make a tea or something. I don't know why tea. Maybe because she reminds me Japanese culture more than Slavic. And I'm not sure which way I should go because I want to show you everything, and it's not that easy. I'm not very happy of the city center and even shooting city center because there's a lot of people, you know, and that makes me anxious, kinda. Maybe not that anxious, maybe more just uncomfortable. Maybe there's not a lot of people in Bratislava who are doing this stuff. Pidgeotto. But okay, just let's make it and don't complain. We will see what will be the result. It's pretty interesting. I have no idea what is it, why it is here. Bed light, it's a bed light. But yeah, what is the interesting thing is that building over there, which is called Hotel Kyjev. Pure Slovakian naming, yep. Who knows why it's called Kiev? If someone knows, feel free to share this information. What is interesting, it is in the center of the capital city, and yet it is not open. I mean, it's closed. It's closed and not working. We just pity, don't you think? I mean, if you imagine you have this interesting building in a city of in a center of city or city center, and it is not open, it's not working. Another rural. I mean, Bratislava is full of this interesting stuff. I believe all the cities has this, we can call it hidden gems, maybe. But okay. Interesting. But yep, fine place to shoot, I believe. If you get a good lighting here, you win. I mean, literally. And even though it is not modern and nice, it's interesting because it's something that is not usual for these days in architecture, or maybe even in the places of big cities. I'm very curious how many photos will be like, okay, because majority of them, I have this feeling, are very boring, but let's pretend it's not about photography today. And if the question is what is it about, then I will answer, I don't know. And I don't fucking care. You know, sometimes I just cannot care, because if I would care, I'm a overthinker, yeah? So if I would care, I would never do anything. So sometimes I just don't care and just doing things. For sake of doing. So yeah, this is beginning of the city center. It is called this Kamen and Náměstí. I don't know how to translate into English. It's a stone place. I don't know. If you ask, it is interesting. I don't know. In the end, it's kind of boring. Like the whole Bratislava is pretty boring. But it's a nice challenge, huh? Just do searching interesting things in a boring places, and in the end, I will tell you something. I mean, I was in Vienna before Christmas, and I will tell you, I don't like that city at all. I mean, I have to visit it in nicer weather. And I have to try to maybe see the modern part of the Vienna, but I don't like historical center. I mean, yeah, a lot of people are like, oh, it's amazing. It's so many historical buildings and it's so big, and I don't know. I'm just saying, I don't like it at all. So, if I compare Bratislava to Vienna, it's very funny and strange, but I think Bratislava is a much more nicer place for me. I'm not saying it's true, it's totally subjective point of view. But yeah, I think that. So maybe it's a good idea to take this shot. Okay, the Tripalovsky, I mean the shadows that are interesting today, and today is day of the shadows probably. Because of very harsh light. And this is where the communities are meeting and where the culture has its place. I mean, this building, it's place where the, oh, not all, but a lot of events are made. One day I will for sure take you there. Boring but fun. For sure, today is a boring day, but let's not complain. Am I complaining a lot? That's the question. Maybe it is just me trying to have a conversation with yourself when I am alone, just for sake of conversation. Nice. If you will visit Bratislava in summertime, be sure that you will visit this street. It looks empty and boring, but in the summer there's a lot of pubs here and a lot of people have a good time here. It's very cozy and it's very, how to say it, pleasurable. I don't know if it is a real word, but it is. I mean, I don't visit these places very often. Yeah, that's me. Hello, how you doing? But sometimes I do, like once in a year, and it's fine. It's fine. I love summer in Bratislava. I totally love summer because it's a time when you have opportunity to enjoy the city really. I mean, probably it is in all the cities But if you will visit places near to Danube and you just sit and take a beer and enjoy good weather, and yeah, I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing. So if you want to visit Bratislava, do that in the summer, please. Not in the winter. I mean, it's not bad. You will see the market, but it's kind of boring. Okay, it's pretty boring in the winter. There is not a lot of stuff you can make it here, and in the summer it's more enjoyable. So yeah, I'm going to take a coffee, so see you in a moment. Okay, so I moved a little bit, maybe like 100 meters to the next stage, which is the Christmas market. Woohoo! Let's celebrate. It's this is how it looks like in the summer, yeah. In the winter in Bratislava. I mean, if there is something interesting, it is the places like these, and mainly in the night for sure, where you can spend a nice time. Okay, you can just buy some hot drinks, enjoy your friends and the mood, where people have a good time. And stuff like that. So, yeah, if you have to come to Bratislava, in a winter, you have a direct direction. Okay, so I was not recording like 20 minutes, so I missed a lot, so, which I'm sorry about, but yeah, maybe good because I was just talking about nothing interesting. But yeah, okay, this is the church or cathedral, I don't know, in Slovak we say in the cathedral, which is this nice building. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that. It is this. And another monument, let's call it like that, very interesting place. It's this castle, Bratislava castle, which I don't know if you can see because it's kind of far away, but probably you can. For me, it's not that interesting. Even this castle, I don't know in castle, but church or how to call it, I still have a problem to catch it in an interesting way. But it is like other castles or churches or places like that. I mean, everyone is taking the same photos of that, and that make me kind of bored. But even though it is not that interesting, yeah, okay, it's very simple, it's minimalistic. So yeah, there are more interesting places, I believe. But it's true that I am interested in, let's say, boring things. I'm not into stuff that majority of people is interested in. I'm more in boring stuff, random stuff, which you can see every day, and trying to catch it like in a different way, maybe, if it makes sense. I'm trying to catch the shots or frames which are random, like you can see them every day, but in a way which is a little bit different, which is interesting, and that's what I'm trying to do with my photography in the city. Maybe some random places, but different situations, or some interesting situations, or many times I'm into shadows, yeah, or special lighting, or just something which intuitively catch my eye. I'm not used to think a lot about photography, okay? When I'm outside, I'm just trying to make photos, and afterwards I'm checking if there are any good. It's not the best strategy, because I'm walking a lot, I'm shooting a lot, and of random stuff, and many times it's not very interesting. There are many photographers which I know personally, and they are proud of their ratio of good photos versus photos which are done. I mean, how many shots they make and how many is good. They are proud of the high ratio. I don't really care, to be honest. My ratio is maybe around 10 to 20%. So I believe I'm not the best photographer, but it's not about like good photographer or bad photographer. For me, it's more about have fun, maybe refresh head, to, I don't know, photography helped me a lot to just relieve the stress, to forget about problems, to lower the tension of Mondays, or how to call it, like basic days, when I'm stressed out, when I'm maybe anxious, which is kind of funny, because when I'm thinking about that, I'm a very introverted person, and pretty anxious, or neurotic. I don't know how it's called. I mean, I handle pretty bad the bad situation and stuff like that. So it's kind of interesting that the walking through the city with the camera in my hand, not head, makes me relief. You know, like it's a little bit controversial, I would say, because as introverted person, you usually rather have your cozy place, maybe your flat or something, and enjoying your time alone. And when I'm stressful, or it's not stressful, I mean not stressed out, it helped me a lot to just go to the city and take between a lot of people with the camera in my hand, which I believe it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird, but never mind. It helps. So, yep, that's it. So yeah, that's it for today. I mean, it's it's okay to finish here. So thank you another time for your attention, and let me know maybe what to change, what to make better for next time. What would be nice to change, to make different, and stuff like that. So yeah, thank you guys, and see you next time.